Start to the week. Happy Thanksgiving to all of those in Canada tuning in today. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Even over here at our house, our kids are out of school today, non-instructional day, so things are a little bit wonky, kind of jumping from kid activities, squeezing in a little bit of work here and there. But today's Make Money Monday is all about how to create more engagement on your social accounts without investing a ridiculous amount of time in creating content. So for any of you that kind of have that love-hate relationship with social media, that know you need to show up, but also don't want to become a full-time social media manager, this is going to be a great topic for you today. So if we haven't met, I'm Becky Lander, CEO and co-founder of Modern Direct Seller. I'm live every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, with some money-making tips to help you grow your direct sales biz faster. And today we're talking all about engagement. And when I think about social media and I kind of think about the sales funnel or the ecosystem of bringing in new customers in your direct sales business, oftentimes it's starting top of funnel or the broadest reach, which is going to be on social. You probably have the most followers on social. It's probably where, your people are discovering you, learning about your business, your opportunity, your products. When we think about social, it's kind of this big picture. Then we have people that engage with us, so we're moving them through that sales funnel. Then we have people that are, commenting and messaging us. They're a little bit further along in the sales cycle. And then we might have people move into making purchases. So really, when we think about social media, as much as we often are creating content thinking about our existing customers, we also want to be creating content that's going to intrigue people or create curiosity or create conversation or get in front of new eyeballs that have not yet shopped with us. Maybe they don't know anything about you, they don't know anything about your business, they don't know anything about your products. So when you're creating content, use that mindset that this is a top of funnel strategy. So we're reaching people that really don't know a whole lot about us yet, and we want to foster that engagement. So you guys know I'm a big fan of systems over here. I love working smarter, not harder. So a couple of just quick tips, tools, strategies for you to be thinking about as you're showing up on social media. Number one, it is totally okay to use a post scheduling system. So what that means is batching out your content ahead of time and then scheduling it either natively in each social media app or using a tool like CyntShare. A tool like CyntShare is going to allow you to take that content and schedule to multiple platforms and schedule in advance. So one thing that I love about it that I don't think we talk about enough is that it also becomes a depository of all of my content. So if I go back and look at a post that did really well over on TikTok, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna repurpose it over on Instagram. Or if I'm creating content this week all around social media and I want to talk about social media next week over on YouTube, I'm gonna take those shorts and I'm gonna repurpose them over on YouTube next week. So it's a great place to kind of be a hub for your content, and then from there, you can distribute it across all of your different platforms. So if you've used CyntShare in the past for strictly just posting into a Facebook group, Facebook has cut off the access to do that, so you do have to use a push notification. But you can also schedule to a page, you can schedule to stories, you can schedule to reels, you can schedule to Instagram, you can schedule to threads, you can schedule to TikTok, you can schedule to YouTube, you can schedule to LinkedIn. Literally, the list goes on and on and on. So when we think about working in a more efficient way, that's a great tool to have in your back pocket to keep all of your content in one place and then be repurposing it across all of those different channels. So number one, use a post scheduling tool. Don't post everything in real time. That's gonna take far more time and energy and stop you from doing all the other money-making activities in your business. So that's one thing. The second thing is to lean into templates to make your life a little bit easier. And that's one thing that we have learned over the years in our business that our clients absolutely love. We have what we call a social selling action plan that is fresh, new, every single month inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy that gives you templates for short form videos. They're already preloaded to Canva if you want to drag and drop, or if you want to take that inspiration and fill in the the blank with a caption and use your own video content. You can do that within the app that you're creating in, but it's a total shortcut in the sense that it's giving you the hook, it's giving you the caption, it's giving you the content to make your life easier. And then beyond the short form videos, we also have a series of engagement posts or plug and play email or blog templates, just to make it easier to kind of get those wheels turning. Because I think there's one thing to be in brainstorming mode and trying to figure out the content you're going to create. Then there's like a different mode mentally around creating that content and showing up in front of the camera. And then it's a completely different mode to go and schedule that content and kind of batch it out from more of a systems perspective. So at least we can make it easier on the brainstorming side. We're giving you the ideas. You just slightly tweak, modify them, make them your own, plug and play, and schedule them. We've done the same thing for Oh My High, which is our website solution. So we're giving you plug and play content for each of your web pages. So you literally can just go in, fill in the blanks, stick to the template. You don't have to come up with anything from a blank slate. Same with the email marketing side. We have emails that are loaded in there that you can just update and make your own and make those slight tweaks, even to put things in your own voice, of course. But starting with a template is such an easier lift for you. So if you're not using templates or tools like this to help you save some time, this would be a great time of year to lean into that as we're rolling into the fourth quarter. And I mean, the reality is the next couple of months, I'd say the next 60 days, especially in your direct sales business, are probably going to be busier than they are for the entire year. You have people that are holiday shopping. You have your own personal activities. If you have kids, they're doing school performances. They're got all kinds of fundraisers at the end of the year. Then we have holiday breaks and vacations in there as well. So this is a great time to lean into templates, lean into tools. And then the third thing that I would say is to repurpose. And I think sometimes when we create something really good, we almost feel bad using it again. And that's actually the opposite. If you create something that's getting you a lot of engagement, go ahead and reuse it. Whether you're just taking that reel and turning it into a carousel, or if you are posting it on Instagram, post it over on Facebook. If you are thinking about content that you're creating in one spot that did really well, go ahead and repost it almost as is on that same platform, because people are giving you the signal that they really like that type of content. So another suggestion would be to take a peek back. What did you do last year in your business around this time? Are there things that you can grab that you've already created and give it a little bit of an updated look and repurpose it here in 2025? Because the reality is, nobody's watching you that closely. I always say this, even if your mom is watching all of your content, she probably doesn't remember what you did this time last year. So do not feel bad about repurposing. That is smart business to repurpose and take what's worked and use it again. A couple things that I want to give you as resources. First off, we have this really fun series that we've put together in partnership with CynShare. I go way deeper on this topic and actually talk about how you can start with long form content, repurpose it as short form content to create the content piece in your business. Then we talk about the capture piece. How do we capture leads? We talk about web forms. We talk about ways that you can connect with your customers to capture those people and move them through that sales funnel that we talked about. And then as a final step, we talk about conversion and how to move those lurkers, those followers, those people just kind of hanging out with you and moving them into paying customers, converting them into customers. So that is a completely free 3-part series that I've developed in partnership with my friends over at CynShare. There's even a free gift to you at the end of that series. So definitely go take a peek at that. I have a link to it in the caption of this video. That's going to be a great framework for you to take and run with as we move into the fall selling season and gift giving season. The timing is absolutely perfect for that. We also have a couple other fun things going on that I want to mention. With Oh My High, we have a workshop coming up on October 29th. And this workshop is going to go in depth on how to get visibility, how to get seen, how to get more traffic to your website. How, if you don't have a website, maybe you want to think about having a website. It's going to be a really, really great workshop, and I'd love for you to join us for that. So I've linked to that above. Following that workshop, spoiler alert, we're doing something really fun. We're calling it Website Wonderland Week. So, sticking with the wintry theme over here, Website Wonderland Week is going to kick off right after that. It's going to be a huge bonus as a whole week focused on helping you get your business in order. So, that's going to be a really great one. You can get everything organized and ready to go before we hit Black Friday, Cyber Monday, primetime shopping season. So, that's going to be a great one to mark your calendar for. And then, last but not least, inside the Academy, I shared with my members the other day that we're doing something totally different this year for Black Friday. And I asked everyone if they wanted to peek inside what we're doing in our own business. And unanimously, I got so many yes, 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 yes. Tell me what you're doing. Walk me through this launch process, which we started about a week or two ago inside our company, starting to talk about it, brainstorm about it, get really clear on what the offer is. And then we're taking people with us on that journey over the next, like 5 weeks now. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be fun to share a little bit of the inside scoop of how we plan big campaigns like this and what's working for us. So if you've been curious about our business and what we have going on, we are sharing that inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy. So you're welcome to come pop in, join us, get a peek behind the curtain of what we have going on and how we're thinking through this campaign for Black Friday. So with that said, we got a lot shaken over here, just like you do in your business. I hope to see you at our upcoming workshop. Definitely check out that free 3-part series from CintShare and come along with us to Website Wonderland Week, as well as a peek behind our Black Friday inside the Academy. So I hope you guys have a great week. I look forward to seeing you back here, same time, same place next week. I am cheering you on. Let's get out there and make it a great day. All right, bye everyone.